Hey everyone, it's Steve from the garden. In this video, I'm going to be building my first metal raised bed. I've been wanting to build some metal raised beds for quite a while now, and I'm finally at a point where I can do so. And the first one I'm going to be building is a small bed that's going to be just off the kitchen, and it's going to contain a lot of herbs and stuff that I would use in cooking. Now this bed is from Vivor, and we'll go ahead and see what's inside the box, and then we'll put it together. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look on the inside. So this bed is 2 feet by 4 feet, or something close to that. So we have the two end pieces. Now you can see they're painted on the outside and they're shiny on the inside. We got some instructions. We have a packet of nuts and screws. We got some brackets that look like for the corners. We got the actual corner pieces that hold the sides together. Then we have the two long pieces. There we go. Okay, let's get started. Looking at the instructions, they're pretty basic. You got two sides, two ends, four corners, and then two caps that go on the corner. Now the nuts on here, I found that it's a 5/16 size nut. I'm not sure if there's like a metric equivalent of that. Now I'm going to start by doing one of the short sides and then putting the corner on. And I'm going to start by putting the screw on the inside of the four holes, just because as I flip it over here, those ones are not covered by any metal on the end. And I can just get these finger tight to start with. I'm only going finger tight to begin with because that allows me to kind of maneuver the pieces around a little bit so I can get all the screws in. There we go. So I got the first side corner piece on. I'll go ahead and do that with the other panel and the other corners, and I'll come back. Now that I have the ends on the short piece, I can go ahead and start screwing together the long side using the same method. We're just putting the screw in, get the screw, get the nut on, just finger tight until I got all the holes filled in. I can see I missed a step in here, and that I needed to put the top braces on the corners. So I'm taking out the two screws that hold the top piece on. So it's a good thing I only put them in finger tight because it's easy to make a change. And that way I can put the corner brace in place. And put the screw and the nut together. Now that I have all the screws finger tight, I can use my cordless drill with the Phillips bit on there and just go through and tighten everything up. I got the bed assembled and in place where I want to put it. And again, this is just outside the kitchen, so when I grow the herbs in here, they'll be ready access from the kitchen. I got a couple buckets over here where I'm going to take the soil out of these and put it into this new bed. Before I put the soil into this bed, I'm going to put some small branches and stuff on the bottom that are already kind of getting rotted, so that they'll act like a sponge to help hold water. With some wood in the bottom of the bed, I can now start just filling it up, and then we'll come back. In the root zone where the plants are going to be, I'm going to add some balanced organic fertilizer to it and mix that into the soil so that there's some nutrients ready to go in the bed. With the bed almost full, I'm going to now put my plants in. So we got some oregano. Put some of that over here on the side. Now oregano is a perennial. It will definitely spread. But being contained to the small bed, it'll help keep it manageable. Over the course of a couple of years, this whole area here will fill up with oregano. And here we got some thyme. Thyme is also a perennial and it will spread. And over here on the left side from your view, I'll put my basil in. Basil is definitely an annual, so it needs to be replanted every year. Now the reason I didn't fill the bed up 100% is because after I get the plants in, I'm going to put a mulch on the top. We got the bed fully planted in. I'm just going to water it real quickly, and then we'll put some mulch on the top to help hold the moisture in. So here we are with the finished bed. We got our oregano, thyme, and basil. Now I'd also like to add some chocolate mint to this bed, and I'll probably put that over in this area. Chocolate mint's another one that's a perennial, but it will spread out of control if you don't contain it. So having a raised garden bed like this or a container would be ideal for that. Hope you enjoyed coming along as I built my first metal raised bed. I did secure a discount code of 5% for anybody that's interested in ordering a Vivor product. And I'll put that down in the description below, along with the link to their website where you can go and see it. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment and I'll do my best to answer them. But until then, I hope you enjoyed, got something out of this, and we'll see you on the next one.